welcome to the Wine Review, everyone. I'm Ryan, the Wine Guy, and this is the Wine Review.
At the Sean.
He's back. We've got some friends with us tonight. We have Jolly, as you may remember, one of the small little bears I have. Odyssey, the new guy, the panda, and then the guy that fell over is Hoods. And today we are reviewing Rosenblum Cellars Vintner's Cuvee Syrah 2009. It has some old vintage on it. I bought it for this around $11. It's probably well respectable price. You may find as high as $15. Probably not much higher than that. It's coming in around 15% alcohol, so definitely drink it with friends, or if you're doing it by yourself, probably don't do it all in one night. Just a little bit about the back. For more than 30 years, Rosenblum Cellars has sourced the highest quality fruit from the valleys and coast of California. Our Vintner's Cuvee Syrah, with its rich, intense flavors, is an excellent introduction to the appealing, approachable style of Rosenblum Cellars winemaking. Kick back around the table and enjoy this wine's ripe plum and black cherry character with roasted lamb, grilled steak, and spicy chicken.
Can I stop kicking?
Yes, you can.
Okay.
We're now going to sort of, my guys won't fall over. Well, he's going to fall over. So, looking into the glass, you could definitely see through it. It is not completely opaque, but it definitely is on the darker side. The nice ruby core. There's this little bit of brownish tint going on in here. Kind of like a light little brackishness going on. It's sort of something to be expected with old Syrah sometimes.
Syrah.
And then overall, going into the middle, really just deep red, almost kind of turning to that like light brownish color on the nose. You definitely smell the alcohol. But you are getting those pepper, spicy notes you would expect from a Syrah.
Yep.
Rich plum, dark cherry, chocolate notes that you would expect from a Syrah as well. A nice toastiness as well, as if like you were waking up in the morning.
Do I like the donuts?
And maybe if you remember where like you were a kid and maybe your parents were making you like some sort of toast, like cinnamon toast or some sort of toast, you definitely get, it definitely smells like a little roasty toasty on here.
I'll take your word for that one, man.
A little bit of the cedar cigar box going on again. Some smoky notes as well, as if maybe you're at a barbecue and somebody's just like grilling up ribs and sausages and hamburgers, and it's just sort of the leftover smell once everything has been cooked. So really lovely hardcore smells going on. Let's take a sip. It's a dry wine.
Oh, yes. Yes, it is.
It's a big, bold wine, too. It hits you right on the spot. You get hit hard with the alcohol, with the spices. Oh,
Why are you doing this to
Definitely
me?
has a nice, but I mean, if you're somebody that likes to burn like I am, this is going down very well. It is mellowing out in the mid palate. There's a nice chocolate mid palate right now, sort of mellowing on the tongue.
You heard it here first. There's chocolate in hell.
I think the chocolate on here is really starting to really make it really mellow. That mid palate, turning kind of more to the end. There's now you getting a little bit of bold dark cherry and plum going on. Really like a rich kind of tarty fruit at the end. You can probably tell he's not a big fan of this.
No. It's like the mix between Purell and a battery acid.
Well, you know, if you're not a fan of Syrah, then you might not like this wine. If you are a big fan of Syrah like I am, see that's the thing you have to take into account. You have to take into account what is your taste preferences, because obviously if you're someone who just kind of likes Pinot Noirs or Merlots, you're not going to fancy this. But if you do like the Syrahs or Shiraz, Malbecs, Cabs, you would really, I think, like this wine. Like I said, I think it starts to really mellow out after you drink it, and then at the very end, you get a lot of that dark berry taste going on. And the thing I like about this wine, you may remember my wine from the other day where it seemed like you really had to drink it multiple times for different flavors to come. You pretty much get all the flavors going on here in one sip, and each sip is the same as the last. So yeah, and up to 2009 vintage. I say drink this now. This probably does not need any more age on it. It's probably aged enough. It's probably actually at its breaking point. I would say if you were to drink this much later, probably would go cork. That is something I am starting to notice. Maybe just a teeny tiny bit on here. There is sort of a little, I want to say, kind of like, I'm not sure what the word is for it. There's this sort of hard taste going down. Maybe if you were to imagine, maybe if you used to swim in the pond when you were younger, and you may have accidentally swallowed some pond water, or maybe even just in a pool, you swallow water in a pool and you get that chlorine. This is sort of starting to have a little bit of this sort of funky flavor going on. So I would say it's definitely at its point now. Definitely very good, but there is noticeable, at least for me, little noticeable hints of that. Which is why I just deducted half a star, and once again, another great review for me. 4.5 stars out of 5. My buddies have already tried it before.
They're all cultured.
Well,
I'm the redneck here.
no, Jolly likes it. Jolly likes it. Odyssey likes it. But Hoods is going to have to, there we go, he's going to have to side with Sean. Hoods isn't a big, like, spicy, bold fan. He's more of like a mellow, kind of lighter, and more of a white wine fan as well. So, but you know, us three, and of course, you know, some of my other guys, we like more bigger, bolder wines. So, with that note, 4.5 out of 5, and these guys concur. And these guys are, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 1. These guys are in the dissenting opinion here. So,
I've always been a minority in life.
well, there you go. Oh, and I'm wearing my JDRF shirt. those of you that don't know, you may have known from my previous videos, I am type 1 diabetic. So, representing JDRF right now, go and donate or find your local chapter and see if you can volunteer.
Yeah.
Ending that on a good note, cheers.